Good evening, everyone. Big Mike here. I know it's been a minute since I've done a video, but I got a real treat for you today. I know my how-to video on Beri, when I recorded it, it didn't record the voice and it wasn't up to my standards, so I'm redoing it. And as well as I'm going to show you how important titles are in Empire 4 Kingdoms. Your glory title as well as Beri title. Now, first things first, to check your titles, you go to your rankings, glory, and then you click on this little box over here. See, right now I have the title prefix, that's for Beri. Title suffix is for glory, which is your blood crows and your foreign lords. And you just click on them. Now, what I do is, you lose glory every day when you, it's part of the game. And if you don't do a lot of glory, you start going down in titles. Now, I always usually do Deathclaw because Deathclaw is a different title than Fearless, meaning, which I will show you. And to show you how rankings for titles, you scroll up here for glory, scroll up and down, and I'll show you Beri here in a second. But you notice, if an attacker, if you're getting spied or if attacker is on the prowl and he sees relentless or merciless, it tells the attacker that either number one, you haven't been online for a minute, or number two, that you're not a big hitter. A lot of things. But the main thing is, just as long as you're between fearless and victorious, it will stay Deathclaw. Then, when he spies you, it pops up this, then he doesn't know. Same thing goes for prefix, king, weapon master. Now we'll go to glory and show you Beri how to get that. It's the star, and see, notice you just scroll up and down again, just like glory. And here's the key about Beri, and it's so easy, y'all. You always need to retain weapon master title or higher, for the simple fact, as you can see here, 20% more higher food production in kingdoms, as well as 20% higher food production in Great Empire, which is green, obviously. That's huge, guys. Huge difference when it comes to your food output. Now, food is not as big as meat and honey now, but it's still part of it. And today, I'm going to show you how to get Weapon Master title, and you only need, as you can see, here's your gallantry points. You only need 95,000. Now, you need a little bit more than that because it's just like glory gallantry points, you lose a percentage per day. So you like to get up to be safe, to where that you don't lose that food title and it goes back to Guardian of Sword. You want to get up to around 175, 200k, which is real simple, y'all. Real simple. People don't realize how important this is. Alright, so we're going to back out here. Oh, let me check this out. I would have made the video a lot sooner. Well, like an hour or two earlier. But somebody tried to attack me. Check that defense out, guys. Look at that. 24,000 attackers. Only lost. I'm all about the overall loss. Only lost 6,500. Now what did I take? I always take front. Lots of people take flank. Big mistake. But people don't learn. People don't listen. Those of you that are subscribing and liking, obviously you guys, y'all are smart ones. Check this out. 10,000 attackers came at me in the front. It only took, or he only took out 1805. So none got to the courtyard pretty much. The only ones that got to the courtyard were his, forgot what it was called. I'm drawing a blank. The courtyard assault, sorry. That's what I was looking for, the assault, where you send the extra attackers. That's the only troops I got through. Because they, only for the courtyard assault. Anyways. So yeah. I can show you that you still can lose under 10K on a 25K attack. Now granted, yes, this player is I would say just a regular player, but as you can see, the general's at a 50, which is Tory. I mean, mine was at a 47, but the stats, if you want to see stats, this is impeccable. Notice, everything's well balanced except the courtyard is a little over, but melee range, perfect. I got my combat strength for defensive units on the front, defensive units on the flank, wall, gate, and moat is right there. Perfect. Wall, max perfect. Now, I am 2% shy on wall unit limit against defending a castle lord, which is a player. But, as you can see, numbers do not lie. 32 extra melee strength. Oh, it's up here. I'm sorry. Where's it at? Oh, that's what I was looking for. 43% extra melee against castle lord, 33% range. This 32 you're seeing on the extra melee, that's my general, one of the attributes it has. Now, it's very crucial, which I'll show you. On your Castines, it's all about defense, y'all. And that's not the one I used. I had to replace it. I had to move it back. This is the one I used against him. Because it was an outpost attack, I got the extra strength for all the people that helped me support. Extra wall. Always have extra courtyard. And then the third attribute, melee. Like a lot of people, what I usually tell people is when you're not getting attacked, always put something on there that has early warning detection. So it gives you time to prepare for the attack. So it gave me 30 minutes to prepare. So all I do is switch out the Castilian when it does come, an attack. And see, if I would have left him on there, or I get attacked and I left him on there, 89% warning does not help me when the attack lands. It doesn't. As well as extra strength for the main, it doesn't help me. So if you do early warning, make sure you swap it out and you can get online. And then when you do swap it out, you get all the attributes that help when the attack lands. Alright, here we go. This is the start berry. And we're actually doing it from my account. You choose the first one. or I'm sorry, you choose the middle one, veteran camp. And of course, you know me, I'm very particular about my roster, and I'll show you what that is in a minute. Everything's nice and organized, big. All right, Beri. All right. And what I mean by roster is this. That's my roster. When somebody spies you, or you know, is on the looking for an attack, or looking for a weak attack, a weak target, it's all about perception. And notice, this is organization right here. Because say the alliance that I'm in gets masked, they know exactly, because when that incoming screen starts filling up with 40, 50, 60 attacks, and you have an incoming on, for example, not ready yet is the name of the op, or you know, they give them different names. They have to go and search all that. That's too much time. So this makes it easier for your alliance to determine where the support needs to go. And see, it's all nice and organized. And again, if you don't want to get attacked, or you know, get attacked less, it's all about organization and the tools on your wall, which is in one of my other videos. But here we go. All right, so let's go inside. Now, the first thing first, go to your equipment. Make sure you have a Castellan in Beri that has construction speed, because that helps with your time skips. So I already do. Now, first things first, marketplace, get rid of it. No need for it. No need. Taking up space. And I'm all about utilizing all the space I can get. Now, in its place, you know what fits perfect? 3 storehouses. And the third one, obviously, you have to move it over here. Just like that. All right, so 3 storehouses. So that's all you need. Now, next, get rid of, well, you're not getting rid of, you're just storing your PO, which is in Beri morale. Now that is crucial as well. We'll go over that later, and you want to keep a high percentage, around 85 to 90 if you can. Now, if you have rubies, I will do it this route. Get the premium expansions. All right. Then we're going to add the deco back, but only the field kitchens, because they give the most PO, which is morale. And I promise you guys, you'll see a different, once you get those Beri titles, those food titles, you'll see a huge difference in your food production and how much you can store on troops, regardless if you're a beginning player just holding vets, which is real helpful, and then, you know, mead when you get later higher up in level in the game. Let's see, am I out? Yep. So, start purchasing. All right, so now we're roughly at 69%. No bueno. But so, actually, I should have done one more expansion. My bad, guys, my bad. All right. Just be quicker to do this. Stores. Now I'm not going to build it all the way out. I mean, you can if you want, but I like to use it for the decos. Actually, you know what? We are going to build it out. All right. So now, because if you build that out all the way, you can get enough PO on one row to where you don't have to use up 2 rows. But like I did it, how I showed you before, if you're just trying to get the food titles, that's going to help. I forgot. Yeah, make sure you hit those and collect that wooden stone, so it helps building your tents. All right, let's see where we're at now on PO. Beautiful. 78. Okay. So we'll get 2 small rows right up there here soon. Now we build our tents, which tents hold more troops. Now again, remember how I was doing it before, where I was putting it right there with the PO. Just do 1 row of PO and then 1 row of tents if you're not going to go crazy in Beri and just want your food titles. That's just enough to do it. You don't have to go all out like this just to get the food titles. Don't have to do that. Just stick with your not expanding it, and then just bring the troops over, and then I'll show you from there here in a sec. But almost, yeah. All right, where are we at? Went down to 77. Okay, so I got that. All right, now let's go ahead and bring over some troops and your flags. That's all you need. Troops and flags. Troops and flags. And whatever you have the most of, which I am going to be using vet horrors. And then your gallantry flags. And sometimes I bring over these other tools. I'm not going to use them, just so that when I have to bring more troops over, because I don't recruit in Beri, I just bring them from green. And when they're, it's a lot easier when, which I'll show you here in a second. Let me delete 1 troop. So, send over troops. Notice I don't have to scroll all the way down like I did before. It's now he's 4th in spot. Now what I can do is to do it easier. Move that, and then just send 1 over there. Now check this out. Now when I go to send over troops, now I don't have to scroll all the way down because everything is, or I made sure that I moved the tools that are unnecessary. Excuse me. That are unnecessary. And got out of my way, so it's just quicker. Now, attack enemy towers. Now, a big part goes into your casts. Now, I only assign the generals that are able to get extra XP. Now, if your general's already maxed and you're waiting to upgrade it, your star upgrade, then leave it for defense. But I am still, these three need upgrading. Tori, she's back at main, chilling. She's waiting for her star upgrade. Now, a couple things put in place. Always get your good wave look piece if possible. The sundial, 3, 4, 5 ways, either or. Now the key is your artifact piece. Now obviously, as you can see, I had to substitute because my first general is my strongest general and doesn't have it. But this is the main thing you want to look for. Get supported by 625 shield maidens, which are your melee troops. So all my, besides number 1, are implemented. Notice that, see? Oh, I found another one now. So that might be the second one. So find one that, and just swap it out. You can swap it out. There you go. Shield maiden, perfect, good deal. So you always want to double check. I must have been working on it like that. Oh, see, another one. Must have been working. Uh-oh, ran out. All right, so number 6. So the first 5 are okay. All right, first 5 okay. Now, your attack with your presets. So I'll only be sending 5 at a time. Now my berry, you have 2, just need 2 presets, real easy. Now the first one is going to be like this. Put 1 troop in each wave, and then put your flags in. We're going to start with the lower percentage because the towers in the beginning do not give off or give out as much of a percentage in return towards later than the event. Now notice 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, so we're going to save that wave. So under Beri main, saved it. Do all. Now we're going to create the second wave. Now this is where you're going to like it. Just put 30 troops there and 30 here. Just like that. Okay, that's all you need. Now that's going to be Beri wave number 1 only. Now we send it attack, and then boom, 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 boom. Oh. 2 more times. Now you got to be careful since I don't have all my, okay, I'm still good. Make sure you do not send without having that much. Let me see, it's probably going to stop me here. Yeah, so I can't send out number 5 because I need to be a little more tense. But, so that while those are on the way, Just wait for a second. We are going to build some more tents while those guys return. Alright, so now we have to wait there. Okay. So you notice, just with the 3% gallantry flags that I put on, you get 10K. So that's pretty much 20 hits in Beri, which gets you 200K, which will last you your food titles till next Beri event. Now obviously if you want to increase it more so you don't have to do Beri the very next time, do 400 to 600. But what we are going for is, well, I'm going to try to go for War Advisory, but if not, I want Supreme Commander, because Supreme Commander gives you 10% more front attackers and the War Advisory, both flanks, 15% more. Alright, so now, let's go back down, because they returned with some resources. So let's build some more tents before we send over, or bring over more troops so we can send out attacks. And look, this is probably, and it'll only probably take you 30 minutes to get those food titles to an hour, which is well worth it. All right, so now, oh, by the way, here you go. As you noticed, I only sent 60 troops, but see, by that, having that equipment piece, that artifact with the shield maidens, my attack is 927, which I'll show you an ongoing screen here. 1 second. So attack enemy towers. Boom, boom, boom. Whoop, did I not send over troops? Whoopsie, I did not. I thought I did. My bad, good people. Let me make sure what it was he said. See, 88. Yep, that's good. So we can do this. So as you can see, I'm only sending a total of 88 troops, but because of that one equipment piece that has the shield maidens on it, I send 900. Is that number 5? No, that's number 4. All right, one more. Do I have enough? Oh, just enough. Whew. All right, so as you can see in movements, I'm only sending 88 to 85, that amount of troops, and now we are, which you'll see the reports, that here you go, report. Oh, that's 2 minutes ago. Here's the new ones. See? 713, 974, yada, yada, yada. Alright, so we are at, I'm at 190 right now. I need to get probably a couple million. That's the person that tried to attack me earlier. Horrible setup. Look at that. That's so horrible. Well, it's a lot different, or it's a little bit different now, because they had 9K or 8K with range. Not enough shields. Still not enough shields. I decimated it. I don't know if I showed it to you or not. I'm pretty proud of that report. Right there, 6,500. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And always, guys, Horatio. Especially if the attacker is sending a bunch of range, Horatio, his attributes, when it comes to range, just kill their attack. Alright, let's go see if I can build a couple more. Oh, and another thing, you guys that need shards for like upgrading and stuff, go to your quests, fill the treasure chest, and then once you get these, you just sell them, and that's how I build up. Is that it right there? No. There's one. Just sell it so you can get shards. 304 free. Garbage. Garbage. And that's how you get some shards. Real easy, real easy. I just want to make a couple more so I can fill in my 5th attack. It will be golden. And let me see where my... Alright, so I'm at 75%. To be safe, I'll get it up to 80. So I won't waste y'all's time. There we go. Alright, now let's attack enemy towers. Send over troops. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, as well as another thing, make sure, those that don't know this, your commander that you have in place, make sure it has the extra wave so you get to maximize one of the attributes they have. One more. All right. And now for the moment. 33 minutes. Already got 85k in gallantry points. And it takes 95k to get the proof. So like I said, between 30 minutes and an hour, guys. I am going to stop this video right here, but I'm going to continue. For those that, you know, are just looking for the food titles and not trying to go for the bigger ones. Those that, you know, want to go for the bigger ones, stay tuned for part 2.